Okay, so a lot of people have been asking me about men in kilts. So in today's episode, we're going to be talking about men in kilts, and I'm going to be taking you on a Scottish adventure. Let's do it.
Barton Kilt,
I knew you were gonna go there.
which is called Scotland.
Scotland.
Hello everybody, how are you doing? Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Shaun and I am a Scotsman from right here in Edinburgh, and I love to show you my home country. And today we're talking about men in kilts very briefly before I take you to the great outdoors, right? There has been a show launched by Sam Heughan and McTavish from Outlander called Men in Kilts, which is a bit of a travel show in Scotland. It's an idea that I actually pitched to a TV network a couple of years back and they never took it, partly because I'm not a famous actor maybe, I don't know. Anyway, that's beside the point. Alright, so a lot of people have asked me to do a preview review of Men in Kilts, and unfortunately I can't do that. And the reason is someone over at Stars left me off of the invite list of the PR group.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
So I haven't been able to see it, which means I can't do a preview review for you guys, right? And the next thing is, and this is something that a lot of people around the world have been complaining about over the last 2 or 3 days, because obviously Stars have been putting the show out there massively to their followers, promoting it in all sorts of ways, right? But a large chunk of the audience is not able to watch it because it is only premiering in the USA, right? It's not being shown anywhere else. And we did think in the UK that it would be shown on Amazon the day after, just like Outlander is on Amazon Prime, but it looks like that's not to be the case, right? So a lot of people are disappointed, and it means that, you know, I'm unable to watch it here as well in the UK, unless we all partake in some kind of VPN trickery, all right? Basically, it's a no-go, and like I said, a lot of people are unhappy about this, but the way it works is, and I think this is important to discuss, is that Outlander is a money-making franchise, okay? Outlander, and anyone to do with Outlander and all the things surrounding Outlander is a big money-making franchise. And the largest audience, okay, and I know this is quite a difficult one to discuss, but the largest audience and the easiest audience to monetize to and sell to very quickly is in the USA, okay? That is the largest Outlander audience. So the show and everything that is sold around the show is largely geared towards the USA first. Now, no doubt Stars, who own this series, the Men in Kilt series, will actually farm it out to other countries eventually because they will want to make money from the rest of the audience at some point. But the quickest way that they can get it to market and get it to their target audience, Outlander fans, is to get it out there to the Americans first, okay? And you can see this time and time again with anything to do with Outlander. It is a little bit frustrating for the rest of us around the world, but it's just the way it is. We might all have to be a little bit patient. Another fine example of this is Sam Heughan's whiskey, the Sassenach. Now that is a product that is apparently made in Scotland, so you would think the easiest, logistically speaking, the easiest market that Sassenach whiskey could get out to be sold would be people in Scotland and the rest of the UK, right? Because, you know, whichever company that he's buying that whiskey from, they would be making it in Scotland, so all they would need to do is send it in trucks to the various outlets in the UK. But that's not what happened, alright? The first Sassenach whiskey that could be bought anywhere in the world was in the USA. Logistically, that makes no sense whatsoever. A whiskey made in Scotland, in the first place they send it, and the only way that you could buy it is if you were based in the USA. Makes no sense, but it just goes to prove to you that anything that's related in this Outlander franchise and any surrounding or related things that are sold, it's targeted towards the US market first because it is the easiest and quickest way for them to actually make money. And like I said, it's frustrating and a little bit annoying for the rest of us around the world. You know, especially a show like Men in Kilts, which was shot in Scotland, produced in Scotland, and yet you can't watch it in Scotland first. Same with the whiskey and all the rest of it. It's just the way the whole thing is. If I'm annoyed about anything, it's the fact that the TV networks didn't pick up my idea for a travel series in Scotland, which is why I have done my own thing on YouTube, really. But as part of the series that I actually pitched, right? The first part was to travel around Scotland. The second part was for me to travel to the Scottish diaspora, people of Scottish descent around the world, and see how they celebrate their Scottishness. Right, so my next plan was actually to go to the east coast of the USA, Appalachia, go down the east coast, the Carolinas, and further south, and then go west as well to find out all the Scottish communities around the Americas and Canada as well, right? That was part of my series pitch. I'll tell you more about my series pitch later on, but I would not be surprised, guys, if there was a series 2 of Men in Kilts and they do exactly what I just said. They go to the Americas and they explore that side of Scottishness. Anyway, that's all by the by. The bottom line is, Men in Kilts, I'm not going to be able to see it today, and a lot of you guys around the world are not going to be able to see it today. But, however, I've got a surprise for you, because I thought, okay, a lot of people out there around the world who are Outlander fans can't see Men in Kilts today, but what if I take you on a Scottish adventure with another friend of mine? We are two men, not necessarily in kilts. We are two Scottish ginger bearded men, and we go on adventures, and actually we would be perfect to do this kind of travel series in a TV show. Hint, hint, if any TV network executives are watching, please pick this idea up. Anyway, we are going out on a bit of an adventure, Men in Kilt style, and I thought I'd take you along with me for the ride. So let's do it. We are going adventuring to some mountains just on the outskirts of Edinburgh. So as the first episode of Men in Kilts is all about Scottish food, I thought for this episode of the vlog to celebrate the launch of Men in Kilts, I thought I would take you to one of the most popular Scottish restaurants to start the day for breakfasts. I'm on my way to meet my mate John because we're going on a mini adventure today, right? And it's so Scottish that it's actually named after one of Scotland's biggest and most influential clans in Scottish history. So how about that, a wee traditional Scottish breakfast to start the day before we go on our hill walk. See, this is what I meant by a traditional Scottish breakfast. Sausage and egg McMuffin. It's not a sponsorship or anything, you just can't beat it. And a wee hash brown. Alright, so it is 8:30 in the morning. In fact, it's not even 8:30 yet. The temperature is -3, -4 degrees Celsius. It is freezing, it is very, very snowy, deep snow. And the snow is actually frozen and turned into ice. And I'm going to go up to the top of the mountain. It's not really a mountain, it's a hill. One of the Pentland Hills. I'm just going to head over and meet my mate John, and then we're going off on our trek. It's been a long time since I've been anywhere this cold, I'll tell you that. I thought I'd take you guys on the journey with us, so let's go. Beautiful, beautiful day though. Bright sunshine, blue skies, and snow and ice.
Can you reach? No. Stick your leg out. Oh, the hamstring. The hamstring. Well, I think you bought the wrong size.
It's supposed to be size up to size 10.
Aye. You probably should have bought the bigger one. Oh,
Just fucking pull them at the rate of weight.
these are. I know, but it's my hands I'm worried about.
Alright.
Gypsy bastard.
It's like Alpine Scotland.
Hello. Hello. We
Ah, the ginger
We're
boy.
the North Carolina Billy Boys.
Me and John are going to call ourselves not the Men in Kilts, we're going to call ourselves the Men in Ginger.
The orange beards of Edinburgh.
Somebody's been sledging down a hill on them.
Doesn't it look very good though?
Nah. I'm knackered already, apparently we're not even at the car park.
You're not at the car park. See, the second I get somewhere like this, I always think, why on earth did you say you were bored and there was nothing to do?
I know. There's so much, and obviously in normal times you could just, within 2-3 hours drive, you could be anywhere.
Absolutely. In the whole country, pretty much.
There's actually a dry ski centre here behind us called Hill End, but it's been closed because of the virus situation, so it's been unused. But usually you can go skiing here in Edinburgh all year round. But now, literally because of all the snow, people are just skiing down the hills anyway. It's brilliant. It's like Edinburgh's capital city has turned into the Alpine mountains of France or Switzerland or something. It's amazing. But I'm not kidding you. Woo! I'm knackered.
That's where we're going. Up there. Or at the far right. Oh my god, that goes up to, oh my god. Oh my god, that goes right down. Holy shit. It's up to my knee. There's Arthur seat. I feel like we're going up Kilimanjaro or something. Up the Pyrenees. It's like an epic adventure.
How high was the snow? It was up to my Pyrenees.
Skiing lesson.
We got gargoyles instead.
See what's amazing, we're just outside Edinburgh, right? There's people snowboarding, skiing, it's like alpine sports up here. And then there's people like us who are like struggling up the hill in pretty like challenging conditions.
Who's struggling? I'm quite fine, thank you.
The views are just absolutely spectacular.
What about Shaun and John's schemy tour to Scotland?
Oh yeah.
I'm drunk on air.
Where are we going?
Smashed it, son.
That's Alamere.
Aye.
Is that the tallest one here?
Absolutely not, but it's today's tallest one. Oh, right, well, no, it's not. I don't think it's even the top five.
Is that like a selfie now?
I'm feeling hot, baby. Hola, mi lindos bonitos.
Got Arthur seat behind you and everything.
This is the way to do it. Yeah. Oh god, down on my arse, that's it. Oh my god. Woohoo! Oh my god, can't stop now. Oh my butt! We're almost back down the hill now. Feels like such an achievement. There's like a training ski centre area down here where people are like sledging and stuff. Pretty cool. There's no wind down here, so I can finally talk to you and you can hear me. The rest of it would all be muffled with wind, but that was an epic climb. I feel really good. John forced me again to come out of my comfort zone, and we also went down the side of the hill on our bums. Scotland, honestly, this is literally on the edge of Edinburgh, right? You could basically say it is Edinburgh. Imagine having this in your doorstep. The views of the city are astounding. We always think about Cape Town and Rio de Janeiro and all these places, but it's just beautiful right here in Edinburgh. It's the place.
People of the world, take heed and listen. The fresh Scottish air and the Scottish snow glistens. Go and see what's on your doorstep. Explore what is near. Fill your heart with joy and your belly with beer.
What it might be. It's like a bothy here or something, I don't know. Let's go and have a wee look. Is that a bothy? It's like a chalet. John can barely fit through the door. Oh, it's probably like some kind of ski set or cafe type of thing.
Once upon a time, aye. Some very old. Oh, there's quite a lot of used condoms there. Yep.
Is there? Lovely.
Also, if I'm going to go through this wood.
Yeah.
My auntie showed me this thing. Like, can I put my face in it instead, or do you want me to eat it?
You can put your face in it.
Thanks. Thank you for that permission.
You ruined it.
Right, you ready? I'll do it here. No, this one. No, this bit here, right, you ready? This is my auntie showed me how to do this. And then you need to look at the
print.
mould after.
I just need to see your face, look. It just looks like a big hole in the ice, in the snow, to be honest.
Oh, I don't recommend that if you get sore heads. If it gets bored.
Back at the car, and I was right, I've got frozen bits all over my face, look at that. Got an ice beard. That's a bit undignified, to be honest, but it's been an adventure. Who's this degenerate? I've got ice on my beard, look.
So there you go, 2 ginger bearded Scotsmen adventuring around Scotland. I can tell you what, it was absolutely freezing up there on the top. You probably would have heard from the wind. It was very, very, very cold. I'm going to be doing more videos like that. You know, obviously we're in lockdown at the moment, so we are restricted to the exact types of videos we can do, but there's some mini adventures that we can still go on in and around Edinburgh the city, okay? So that was one type of adventure. I'm actually also doing walking tours of Edinburgh, my hometown, and there's a link down below if you want to register to do a free digital walking tour. And I want to announce something else, right? Because I talked at the start of this episode about me wanting to do a travel series about Scotland and then, you know, traveling around the world to see Scottish communities around the world and how they celebrate Scotland, right? And that's still an idea I want to do, but, you know, annoyingly there is that barrier of not being famous, not having the connections within the film industry, and then having to go through so many hoops to pitch it to and get accepted and funded by TV networks and all the rest of it. So, you know, ultimately the way that someone like me has to go is by self-funding it. So that's what I will be doing over the next few years, and, you know, hopefully I would love to make a proper TV series for you guys. But one of the ways, you know, I'm self-funding this thing is, you know, how can I add more value to you guys who are interested in Scotland, really interested in Scotland? So I wanted to make a bit of an announcement right here at the end of today's video. This is quite exclusive, only a small handful of people actually know about this, but I am launching a course all about Scotland, okay? It's going to be called The Ultimate Guide to Scotland, and it's launching this week. So Tuesday the 16th, the first chapter is launching of The Ultimate Guide to Scotland. And who's this for, right? So there's a lot of people out there who are obviously watching this video, watching my channel, who are interested in Scotland in general, okay? I thought I wanted to, you know, build out a really, really kind of in-depth course about introducing you to Scotland. For those who have got maybe Scottish ancestry and you want to learn more about Scotland as it is today, you want to know more about the culture here, or you want to know more about what we eat or what we do, the places we go. But also, this course is going to be absolutely perfect for anybody who's thinking about coming to Scotland on a tour, okay? If you want to come here traveling to Scotland, I am planning to put this guide together so that you will know all the information you need to know before you come to Scotland within this guide, okay? It's going to be ideal for anybody who's planning a trip to Scotland over the next 2 or 3 years, because I know a lot of people have been in touch with me saying they wanted to come to Scotland this year or last year, but because of the pandemic, you can't travel here, so it's been postponed till next year. This guide will be a great filler in the meantime for you to prepare for your trip to Scotland, right? I'm going to not only tell you all about Scotland's culture, I'm also going to be telling you about the places you need to go in Scotland, all the places you would really, really want to go if you come and visit Scotland. It's all going to be included in this guide. There's also going to be some great how-to tips, about planning it and where you should stay and all the types of things like that you need to know. And it's also for people who might have been to Scotland, 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago or further back, and who want to be reacquainted with that trip because they really liked it. So basically, the Ultimate Guide to Scotland, which I'm launching this week, very excited about. There's a link down below, by the way, for more information if you want to learn more about this whole package. The Ultimate Guide to Scotland is a course/guide, right, which will really tell you everything you might want to know about Scotland before you visit or after you visit, or if you're just interested in your ancestry and all the rest of it, okay? Very excited about this. This is something I've been working very hard on for the last while, and it's just time to put it out there to the world and really, really share it with you. Over the next weeks and months, the whole course will be delivered, and it's going to be over 4 hours, well over 4 hours of video content within this course. Probably more, 5 hours plus, to be honest with you, by the time you get done. And there's going to be lots of other special benefits, but all the information you'd like to find out about the course will be in the links down below, okay? There's a group of founder members who have already signed up before the course is even launched, and I'm very, very grateful for those guys to help give me the kind of kickstart to get this thing actually launched. And now we're actually here this week, and it's gonna happen, and it's great news. So lots of cool things for people who enjoy Scotland. With Men in Kilts coming around the corner and all the rest of it. Just lots of cool stuff about Scotland. I'm here to celebrate it. I'm here to show you my country, and I'm very proud about that. Also here to guide you, be your guide to Scotland. Okay, that's what this channel's all about. So thank you very much for watching this. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you got some laughs at our expense, maybe. But that's it for today's episode. Thanks for watching again. And until the next adventure, I hope you have a good night, morning, evening, afternoon, or whatever time of day it is, wherever you are in the world. Take care.